What is going on, everybody? We're going back to the vlogs. Flying Gozel here. Gozel, Jordan Gozel. It is what it is. Went to the butcher this morning. Got pork roast, some Italian sausages, normal and hot, bacon, chicken, and then some sides. So we're gonna smoke the pork today, have it for dinner. I don't know what I'm gonna have for lunch. I'm gonna prep some buttermilk, garlic buttermilk chicken. Prep that, and then I think probably tomorrow, let it soak. Tomorrow we're gonna grill it and wrap bacon around it and try to make and have a good ranch to go on the side with it, so that we can make buttermilk bacon wrap buttermilk ranch chicken. Yeah, chicken sticks. They're gonna be good. So I'm gonna let's get this pork roast is just taking it out, seasoning it, and putting it in the smoker. Now I know with pork you normally don't trim it because it's gonna be pretty fatty anyways. And I mean, that's a pretty thin layer of fat on there. So we're just gonna leave that all on. And we're just gonna put some salt in there. Salt on there. I've got my jar of my seasoning, just garlic powder, onion powder, cayenne, garlic pepper, I think some regular ground black pepper, and we're gonna cook the bottom. There we go. Now we just wait for the smoker. Alright, so now we've got the pork waiting for the smoker to go. I'm just gonna go ahead and start doing the buttermilk ranch chicken. So buttermilk ranch, gonna take some buttermilk, some ranch powder, but I'm also gonna put in some Parmesan garlic seasoning. Garlic parm. Yeah, that smells really good. So let's just make sure those get all the way down in there. And we let it refrigerate. I want to have the pork for dinner, but if the pork isn't ready for dinner, it should be. But if it's not ready for dinner, then those can be ready for dinner. Because then I can just take them out, put them on the cookie sheet, wrap them in bacon, throw them on the grill, and we'll be ready. Alright, smoker is at 234. I want that, oh, that's time. I want that down to 225. Just gonna open this vent a little bit. Let's crack the door open. Let some of that heat out. Cherry wood, chisel, hammer. What I normally like to do is try to fill this shot glass with, it's from the Akron Zips, from a golf scramble I played in. I try to fill this with cherry wood, depending on the meat. I'll use about one full or 3/4 of that, and then the rest of hickory wood. So I'll fill the tray up with all of the cherry wood and a little bit of that, and then I'll put in another little bit of the hickory, and then get that smokiness from there. We're gonna put it in right like that. So I'll put most of the cherry wood in this first one, and then I'll do some hickory pieces in there. Then I'll put that in. Then the next tray, I'll do more hickory, and then just a little bit of cherry. A little bit more. A little bit more hickory. And we let it set till it gets to a certain temperature. I think it's about the same as brisket. I let it set till it's 170-ish, but that's a pork roast. So if it was a pork butt or shoulder, I'm pretty sure I can make pulled pork. I'll have to research it because I normally don't do a lot of pork. I don't know why. Just is what it is. So I'm gonna do some research. If I can make pulled pork out of that, that's cool. If not, that's fine. So with the wood mixture, I normally always, it's normally like a 60-40-ish, like 60% hickory, 60% hickory, 40% cherry. The cherry just gives it that little sweetness, and then the hickory gives it like that bite. So now I just wait. Oh, I burnt my lip at work welding. I was TIG welding, so you've got your, like the melter burner cone thing in your hand, and then in this hand you've got your stick of metal. And my headphones turned off, and I thought I felt some, so I just finished welding, flipped my hood up, went to like turn my headphone on with the stick still in my hand, and I just burnt my face right there. So that's great. At least I'm gonna have good food this weekend. Just got the pork roast out of the smoker. I overcooked it a little bit because everything I've cooked is to like 165, but pork you can cook to 145, I learned. So it's at like 165, but I mean, it looks pretty good. I know I have terrible lighting. And then we're just gonna let it sit a little bit before we cut it because it's still gonna have to cook and stuff, so yeah. That's the biggest thing when you're cooking meat and stuff. When you take it out, don't cut it right away. You want to let it set and just kind of cool down all on its own. But I am really hungry, so I'm gonna make some barbecue sauce too, and then I'm gonna cut this thing. Got a nice crisp edge to it. Pork.